Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to part 7 of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect the Legendary Edition, complete playthrough. I am your host, Matt, and I am very thankful and excited that you have chosen to join me on this endeavor here. So, no one in the chat yet. We are playing live. We did have a couple, 2 or 3 people live last night with us for part 6. So, hopefully, we can get some more folks in here today. On the agenda for this video, probably about maybe a 1.5 to 2 hour video, I want to focus on character interactions and exploring Uncharted World. So no story missions in part 7, so if you're looking forward to that, stick around for part 8, where we will probably start doing more of the either the DLC or heading to Pharos. So thank you for joining me, so here we go.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Codex subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Codex in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Codex was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Codex could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Codex kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Codex did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
All right, I don't think I've ever talked to this
Commander.
man.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mod. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah.
Why should I pay you?
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than...
Let's see what you got.
Commander.
All right, I'm just skipping through some of that dialogue there. Okay, so we do have Spectre gear for level 7. It is in the store. Can't afford it yet. Don't want to buy any other weapons. Oh man, that Turian armor might really... That is really tempting to buy for Garrus. Most everything else. Metagel upgrade, yeah, let's buy that.
here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
You've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day, we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab,
What
grabbed
the
some
hell
of his
happened?
employees and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Yeah, we will definitely go do that mission. Let's talk to Wrex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting you could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
You know, hang on a second. I gotta reposition in here. I'm interested to see where this goes because I always romance Liara. So let's see where I think we're heading down a different
Where were
path
you when
here
this was
with
going
Ashley.
on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
What?
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
You said all of your sisters learned
Oh.
self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but Abby, they do great things to her figure.
There we go. Sorry.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Yeah.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Okay, I think I've started to go down the path of the romance for Ashley. That's where I'm going to go this playthrough. So I'll make sure not to, but I know that romancing Liara is very, very easy. So I have to be careful when I talk to her.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go. Okay. We have spoken with everybody. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and... I know I said we were going to go do some exploring. Might head back to the Citadel. Well...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the Ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the conference.
Oh, they're going to be mad at me for cutting them off. Maybe I'm getting grounded.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay, yeah, we will... Vermeer's not the last mission before the end game, but it is one of the last, so that is something we will hold until later. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's go ahead and go to the Strenna system up here. We have a side quest. Oh, we've been talking this whole time while we've been in the dock. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go here. I think there's that side quest for that guy at the Citadel named Gareth. So let's see if we can go find his brother. And then we'll head back to the Citadel once we kind of do some exploring around.
Commander,
maybe.
urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Rogue?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Oh.
Virtual intelligence
support
is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human.
Am I?
You're still part of the Alliance.
Still human? Hey, we got 4 people watching right now.
We need you.
So thanks for joining in
on
this broadcast.
Weapons, drones, and automated defenses.
Feel free to leave a comment, participate in the chat. If you like what you see here, give me a thumbs up. Oh, now somebody just left. I started talking and somebody left. That's okay. All right, let's survey this planet. What do we got here? League of One medallion. Okay. How about this planet? Oh, okay. Okay, nothing there. Is there another one? Okay, it shows a picture and it says level 1 cold hazard, but I can't land on it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Majesty is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All components are exposed to human space. The fusion plane is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Oh, hold on. Let's go back there. We have to scan it. This is a nearby planet of Zawin. Now we can land here. Okay, got it. Okay, let's take Tally and let's take Tally and Ashley. I think there's achievements for taking certain characters so many times.
En route.
Fragment appears from an old model freighter. Part of it's marked with the Chatty Outpost insignia. Alright. Don't know what that means. Where are we at? Here. Anomaly. Abandoned camp. Anomaly. Privateer base. No. Alright, let's head back this way, and we'll just make our way around. Why are there two things marked on the screen? Is that a thresher maw nest? Yeah. I hate being right. Got him. Ah! Pressed the wrong button at the very end. Shield modulator, combat scanner, medical interface. Take all. Okay.
You lead. I'll follow.
Oh, thank you, Tally. Okay, let's go this way. We'll finish up with the privateer base last. Okay, Iridium has been surveyed. Alright, now we just need to go north. Yeah, I see an abandoned camp there.
Securing point.
Looks like this was like a geologist team or something that came to this planet and probably were killed by the Thresher Maw. There's going to be quite a few minerals we're going to discover here. Now, it went up back to 4 people watching, now it went right back to 3. So it's like someone jumps in and then closes up YouTube because they're like, I don't want to listen to that guy. I don't want to watch this game. I was trying to find Gordon Ramsay. I'm just joking, by the way. No idea. What? Oh. Okay, there's nothing to do with that. Okay, let's check our map. Let's come over here and get this thing. And we'll go down there and take on the pirate base. Okay, palladium. Okay, let's double check our equipment here. Alright, Tally, we're going to give you this shotgun. Give you polonium rounds. Yeah. Okay, let's give you shield modulator, Tally, Alright, let's... Oh, we got lots of points here. Let's take that one up there. So we can... Okay, now we have Master Sabotage. Alright, Ashley, let's give you... Okay.
Just die!
Area secured.
Okay, there's nothing in that room except metagel. Okay, yeah, I had to send a text message there, but now I'm good. Okay, I like the stiletto. Oh. Okay, well, figured it would probably go that way. Oh, we got a crate down here. 2 crates. Oh yeah, that's what we like right there. 187 for this pistol. Let's do cryo rounds. Combat scanner 4. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay. Alright, so I think we're done here in this system. Okay, that's the DLC. That's home. We could go. This was Artemis Tau. That's where Liara was. We haven't gone anywhere else. So let's start here in Argos Row. Okay, let's start with the Phoenix system. Patashi. Alright, let's survey it. Deposit of samarium. Prothean data disk. Okay, let's take Wrex and Caden for this mission. Alright, no. Hidden structure. Let's go ahead and start here. Alright. Caden, let's give you more power to your lift, more power to barrier, decryption. Alright, what do we got here? Oh.
I know who runs this place.
Have you been here before?
No, but I was planning to come here before you and I met. This place belongs to a Turian scum named Pawn Actus. It's a long story, but he's got something that belongs to me.
Okay.
Well, what is it?
Family armor. It's been with us for over 5 generations. Turian military took it from my father's father after the war. Somehow this ass wound up with it. I want it back.
We'll get it back. Now let's move.
Right behind you.
I wonder how good this armor is. I don't think I've ever done this side mission before. Hey, James. How's it going, man?
Take him out!
Wow. That does not fire fast. Whoa! How many headshots does it take to kill somebody? Good lord. There we go. I think there's any more guys now. We're gonna take this weapon off here. Anything back here? Huh. Usually that's something you can open up. Two biotic amps.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get
That's
it back.
great, Wrex.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Wrex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression thoughtful, perhaps crooked and hard to read. Then he shakes off the bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. All right. Yeah, I was really surprised that stiletto pistol does not fire rapidly at all. Alright, Wrex, no, those amps aren't as good. You definitely want the power bonus. What? What happened?
Let's get moving.
What in the world? I exited like underneath the Mako. Alright, let's see if there's anything else on this planet. There's a anomaly way up here. I guess we could go and check it out. It's probably nothing. Oh, oh, I did it! I almost turtled the Mako. Matriarch Delanago's writings. Huh. So that's the only thing left from a Prothean ruin. Yeah, we'll go a little further this way and see if I can find some resources or anything else. Yep, look at that. Found one. Mercury. Okay. Alright, another 6,000 credits. Well, might as well get this piece of debris while I'm here.
Got it.
It's funny how there's ammo and armor upgrades inside a down probe. Okay. I think we got enough there. Alright, let's take a look at the asteroid belt, see if there's anything to scan. No. Already looked at that one. Nothing there. Alright, let's check out this planet. Alright, we can scan this. Cobalt. Alright, let's come down here to the Hydra system. Hail, Hydra! Alright, nothing here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing.
What do we bet this is? Also a trap. Alright, this time let's take the lovely Yara and let's take Tally. Oh, this planet is like the planet that time forgot. Turian corpse. Okay. Turian insignia recovered. Okay, let's head back this way. Get this piece of debris. Oh no! Shepard, I hope you're wearing your harness. Oh no. Okay. More ammo power. Okay. Oh, I damaged the Mako a little bit. Look at that. My health bar is, I didn't know you could damage the Mako by driving it. So, this distress call is either going to be the Geth or a Thresher Ball. I mean, right, that's what we're expecting. I don't think there's any legit distress calls on any of these planets. Woo! Oh, there's a mineral over here. Well, let's check out this thing. Maybe there's a... thorium. Not to be confused with the thorium. Alright. Head back to Normandy. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Helium-3. Okay. Alright, I think we got everything in the Argos Row sector. Nothing else there. Alright, let's go to Gemini Sigma. Let's go to Bing.
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps. That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. Is what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Here she comes. Hello, Julia. Okay. Let's... Psycho.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
Maybe we should shut the machine down. It's the merciful thing to do.
It is your decision, Shepard. But perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything. That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
Just to make sure. I mean, you got a double tap. You don't need no zombie person jumping back to life. You got a double tap. Okay, that was... I remember that side quest. Nothing overly interesting, just an excuse to get off the ship and do a little something. Okay. Nothing here. Let's check out the asteroid belt. Let's check out Parag. One medallion. Okay, we got a couple things. Let's see. Is there... No. I thought there was another system over there. Maybe that's Mass Effect 2. Alright, let's go to Hades Gamma.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you. I'm sending...
Rocky asteroid. Magnesium. Protein data disk.
Intruders! Kill the hostage! Now against
All patched up.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman
You got to
decided
lose
that
that
we
stupid
didn't get
goatee you've got.
reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What? We're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure. You promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is real.
Dude, those shoes that you're wearing are
didn't know they were so
absolutely
desperate.
insane.
The 5th Fleet cruiser will be by
They look like
to pick
moon
you and the
boots.
prisoners up.
Look at them shoes. You guys remember moon boots from back in the late 80s, early 90s? Or moon shoes. That's what they're called. Not moon boots. Moon shoes. Remember moon shoes? Shredder rounds. That's what we like. What else in here? Anything this way? Some more weapons and a biotic amp. Let's see if there's any more loot this way. Not seeing anything. Alright. Another side mission successfully taken care of.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, did we already scan everything else in here? Yeah, we did. I remember. Okay, let's come down here to Antaeus. A gecko. Nope, nothing there. Edemos. Hydrogen? Let's go ahead and get this planet. V-ball. Lot deposit of uranium. Ploba. Matriarch Delanaga's writings. Methodon Hunador. Traben. Okay, we got something on Traben to do. Let's take Garrus and Tally. Okay, let's see, we got Anomaly, Research Base, and Debris. Let's come over here to this Anomaly first. I'm thinking there's going to be a Thresher Maw here. That's a wide open swath of land. Perfect for a Thresher Maw. Yeah, there's a nest. It's right next to the question mark. I hate being right. Maybe we can sneak around it. I don't really feel like fighting a Thresher Maw right now. Yeah, they are good for XP. $14,000 credits too for killing that.
like he's been here for a while.
What we got here? A couple assault rifles and a combat scanner.
Just lead the way.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Oh, does this thing turn them into
We
husks?
should check out the excavation site. Could be some answers there.
Yeah. All right, tally. Tally's on shotguns, Garrus is on assault rifle, and I'm on my trusty pistol.
Team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Heavy armor human, medium armor human. Oops. Yes, I'll take that. That accounts for all the exogenous survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by similar devices by those used by the Gethonine Prime. Blah, blah, blah. Fun. Alright, let's go down here and loot. Sludge canister. Light armor, Turian Guardian 6. Alright, let's see if that's any better for Garrus. Oops. Yes, this is much better. That's even better. Heavy armor Krogan. Alright, so next time I go out with Wrex, probably get him some new armor. Unless he's wearing that armor from his father or grandfather. Alright, exiting the mine. Let's head back to the Normandy. I think we're all done here. There's a couple pieces of debris, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. I think what we'll do. So, just for my own sake, I know we still have to go back here to do that mission on the moon. We still have to do the DLC, but other than that, everything below Pharos, we've explored those systems. So we'll just kind of go around and we'll do Voyager Cluster, Armstrong, Kepler Verge, 6 Data, and Hawking Eta. Let's go ahead and head back to the Citadel. We'll turn in some of those quests that we have. Let's take Liara and Ashley.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard?
Whoa! That's a little too far, buddy.
To you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Don't insult my ship!
No. The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser.
Oh, well.
No, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
This is...
Krogan? Asari? Turians?
This is like
thinking,
nothing
Commander?
but straw man
You
arguments
can't
this guy's
allow
bringing
alien
up.
nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Okay, now, I will say... Alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment, that is a legitimate concern. Okay? Trust me. Legitimate concern. I don't disagree with that concern of his. But he's approaching it
Between
from a
Saren
different
and the Geth,
path.
we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Yeah. Only 2 Paragon for that. Okay. Whatever.
ExoGeni Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are
Yeah,
notified.
no, they were turned into alien husks and then promptly murdered by Commander Shepard. Oh, here we go.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
What?
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she all right?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
I always find it best to be nice to this lady. I mean, why punching the reporter is stupid,
of the
in my
galactic
opinion.
community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I'm honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
No, it's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
Don't editorialize,
You've been given
Kalisa.
command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Okay, so the public... All right, let's get a couple things straight here about classification. Because I deal with classification of intelligence on a semi-daily basis. It is not the public's right to have access to that knowledge, to that classified knowledge. It's just not. So for her to insinuate that the Turians have knowledge of classified information that's being kept quote unquote secret from the Alliance public, well, that is true, but it's only the Turians with access. It's not like old Joe Schmo Turian on Palaven has access to this information when Joe Schmo Human does not. Yeah, it's just it's a stupid comment.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details of my missions.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? That's very interesting. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Okay, Let's go to the Citadel Tower, because I think that's where that Gareth guy is. We'll go turn that quest in. Oh, you know what we also need to do? Was that Emily Wong? Oh wait, we can scan this keeper.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Yes.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers.
No, that's not the proposition I thought you were
I'm
going to
investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Okay. Alright, let's find these other keepers up here. There's only, I think there's 4 in the council, in the chambers here. That one up top, that one there. Oh, here's Admiral Kahoko.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoko. Is there something I can do for you?
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest.
Yes,
not
they
the
would.
entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Is that what Cerberus was doing?
I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, that's all the ones up here.
I'm on a break.
No, you're not.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my
Hey,
mind.
your brother's dead,
I found
Penny.
your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead?
Yep.
I guess I should have expected this.
You should have.
When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he
When you're
might
dealing with
still
outer
be alive.
space,
I'm sorry
people
for
die.
your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need...
Okay. Alright, well, we've done everything up here. We've got all the keepers. We turned in that quest. We got another one from Emily Wong, which is back at CSEC. Yeah, okay. Let's go back. Oh, wait, no. Let's go to the, let's go to the embassies. We gotta go talk to that one lady, Nasana Dantius. We gotta turn in that quest. Then we gotta go to the wards. We gotta go talk to Conrad. Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. I am Ivina. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. Are there any keepers in here? No. Here we go.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre.
Yep.
Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it? You wanted your sister dead? If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk.
That's true.
They'd revoke my
That's how that
clearance
works.
or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available.
Yes, I would be.
Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
All right. Let's head back over to the R side of the embassies. I think there might be another keeper up there, maybe in the Elcor's office. I don't think there's one in Udina's office, right?
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live.
I can.
There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out.
Nope.
You should have finished them off.
Hey, I have foresight. I think she's going to be useful.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
I did.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Nope, they won't. You know why? Where'd he go? It just disappeared. He's like Batman.
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Yeah, here's one right here. Let's... Okay, let's see here. We're at 60% Paragon. What was I going to... Oh, I wanted to look at my journal, my assignments. Okay, so I need... I need 8 more Turian insignias. I need 6 more Asari writings. I've got all the gases I need. I need 15 more rare earths. 14 more light metals, 15 more heavy metals. Man, I haven't... Huh. 7 more League medallions, 2 more Solarian ID tags. 4 more Prothean data disks. I need 11 more keepers. Yeah. Dr. Salion. Rogue VI. Okay. So we got a few things still to do. Allow me to be your guide. I am Avina. Alright. So we can find some more over this way. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I gotta go to CSEC. Yeah, that means I have to go to the embassies too, or not the embassies. I got to go to the wards. Okay, don't see any. All right, let's head this way.
So, Liara, you've spent 50 years studying Prothean ruins and artifacts.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
I think you've spoken for scientists everywhere, Liara.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in for reports.
Yeah, it's busy.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Yeah, must have already got that one. Let's go check in Cora's den real quick. I don't know if there's a keeper in there or not, but we'll look.
Go away.
I got business here, but not with
Alright, nothing going on there. Let's head over to the markets. We'll go talk to Conrad. We'll make our way over to CSAC, plant the bug, then we'll start heading back to the Normandy, and that's where we will end this episode. Okay, no keepers down here.
Hey, Commander, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you. And I'll have your picture.
Conrad.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
I'm sure she will.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. Show that I bought something from you. And I...
Well, thank you for buying.
Okay, I think there's one up here.
Hey there, welcome to Flex. I'll be right over.
I believe this machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will...
Hello again.
Just passing through.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Alright, let's play some Quasar. Pay out. All right. Very nice.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
You guys look identical. How could you not get good tips without... whatever. Just gotta flaunt it a little bit, girl. That's what that kind of place is. If you got it, use it. That's what they want you to do in a club. Is what it is. Be what it be. Alright, I think there's one right around the corner. There is. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't need anything in the med clinic. Alright, let's go back to CSEC Academy.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site.
Yeah, I bet they have. Okay.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. Alright, we got the bug planted. We'll go back to Emily Wong. Because she's white. Wong and white. Okay, that was a bad joke. I think there's one more keeper over here. See if I can afford any better gear yet.
Hello, Commander. Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright, I have close to 500,000. I could buy the Spectre pistol for 142,000. I think I will. Yes.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Okay. Alright, there's a few more keepers.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jacob wants.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
Dude, people, shut up.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow... Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing the keepers. Alright, how many more of these keepers do I gotta scan? 3 more. There we go. Okay, let's go back to CSEC.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform...
Don't care.
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
I'll take care of her.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents. What did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while, I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, she's no good! Don't want to be handled again!
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting!
Oh, man.
Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water.
Oh my gosh.
So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
How many steps is that now, Shepard? You were pretty close.
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse. So you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. A stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just, when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Okay. That's kind of a sad story, but glad that we could take care of it for her.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. 5th Fleet out.
She came across like a raving lunatic. Okay, we're going to start the next mission. We'll do it on the moon. So, got a lot accomplished today. We talked to the crew. We started kind of down the romance path with Ashley a little bit. Talked with everybody. We did. Let's see. We picked up. We completed Wrex's
Message for you, Commander. Just came
in
in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Okay, All right, well, we will land on the moon and when we come back in part 8. So thank you so much for joining me for part 7 of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect the Legendary Edition. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel for more Mass Effect content, and I will talk to you later. See you guys.